Hey guys, Easy here. So today we're gonna go over the global exclusive unit Eira. So Eira is a kind of funny unit, and the reason why I say she's a funny unit, she's a slash physical attacker, but she doesn't use sword. She uses gauntlets, which is kind of funny because she's slash. Um, okay, she has this equipped now. Okay, so Ira's leadership skill at base is Untamed Spirit. It gives HP plus 20%, physical attack plus 40%, and critical rate by 20% for water units. This is a really nice water leadership skill. It's really strong on physical water attackers. Her skins, her default skin is this. Art is like this. Doesn't look bad at all. The winter surprise skin is really good on her, dude. I really like this skin. So she's a Losberg unit. Okay, so her jobs, she has the Child of the Woods, which is a global exclusive job. She has the Dark Cavalier, which she received the JE for. And she has the Wild Beast Tamer, which she received the JE for. So she has double JE and really solid stats at face value. Let's go for Enlightenment. Okay, so her Enlightenment, she has 5 gates unlocked. Currently we don't have her gate 4 and gate 5 unlocked as we don't have the shards yet, but needless to say, we'll still go over her gates. Her gate 1, the gate 1 gives her HP, physical attack, magic attack, and agility. When you max out this gate 1, it gives her an additional bonus of HP, physical attack, and crit. As always, we want to max out the gate 1 for the stats and the bulk that it gives you. The gate 2, Gate of Slot, gives physical defense, magic defense, crit, and hit rate. It also changes her overdrive passive into Blessed by the Spirits when you max out this gate 2. It gives the overdrive passive an additional 25 slash attack power, which is huge. So the gate 2 you would also want to max out a gate 2. The gate 3, Gate of Lust. When you max out this gate 2, it gives it changes the leadership skill to raises max HP by 20%, physical attack by 40%, crit rate by 20%, and all attack by 20% per water unit. So it gets an additional 20% all attack. It's not too bad. I just wish it had a little bit more HP, and it would be a top tier for physical water attackers. The stats that you get for raising this gate 3, however, it gives her HP, Dex, Agility, and Evasion rate. Let's move on to her gate 4. Gate 4, Gluttony. So her gate 4 gives her HP, physical defense, magic defense, and hit rate per level. When you max out this gate 4, it gives her an additional bonus of HP, physical attack, Dex, and the strong versus Wrath and the strong versus Slot tag modifiers. And her gate 5, Gate of Wrath. A Gate of Wrath gives her HP, physical defense, magic defense, agility, and crit rate. A lot of crit actually. When you max out this gate 5, it gives you bonuses on her Edda Frost Claw skill, her Lion Strike, and her Blade of Will's End. So those 3 skills are from her global exclusive job, her Beastmaster job, and her Dark Cavalier job. So the Edda Frost Claw skill, it turns that into a Edda Frost Break skill, which is a 2-hit water slash damage attack that ignores defense, and it's strong versus fire now. When you max out this gate 5, it gives that skill a 40 strong versus fire attached to it, and a little bit more modifiers attached. The Lion Strike ability for the Beastmaster, it turns that into Fenris Strike, which gives it a 40% or plus 40 strong versus fire units, and it keeps the ignore defense rate by 100%, which is not too bad. And the Dark Cavalier Blade of Will's End, which originally is a 300% modifier, it essentially turns that skill from 300 to 500 attack modifier, which is pretty huge. Like, she'd do significant amount of damage if you were to run her as Dark Cavalier, or if you were to run her as her global exclusive job. But all in all, you would like to run her as a global exclusive job. Okay, let's go over the mementos you would like to have on her. So originally she does not really have a memento right now, but you can run let me see, where is this memento? See if I can find it here. Cool. Alright, so you can run this memento on her, but all it's really gonna give her is, the only thing it's gonna give her is strong versus fire, which is if you're just running her for the stats that it gives you, this is all it's gonna give you. If you were to run this versus a fire raid boss, it's gonna do lots of damage. So you can run her as this, or you can run her with another Lost Book memento. But this might be the only thing she can really run right now until she gets her own memento. But you would only run that if you would use it versus fire units. Okay, let's get into a map and then we can showcase Eira's abilities. Okay, now that we have Eira pulled up, I'm gonna run her with her own leadership skill, but you do have the option of running her with Ank's leadership skill, Mikasa's leadership skill, or even Yaris's leadership skill if you have a gate 3 maxed. But for testing purposes, we're gonna use her with her own leadership skill. I'm gonna run these gears. And we're gonna run her with this setup, which is Glacial Fox. She has the basic Pitch Black Blade, which gives her access to Blood Drain, Retribution Blade. You can also just run her with Glacial Fox. I'll run her with the Glacial Fox to showcase all the skills. You're gonna run her with her own reactive, which is a preemptively raises own evasion when receiving attack, stackable up to 5x, also activated by skills. We're gonna run her with the Beloved by the Wind, which nullifies silence and permanently raises physical attack, physical defense, agility when attacking, stackable up to 10 times. So this is a snowball. And you're gonna run her with the Blessed by the Spirit, which is the overdrive passive with the 25 slash attached to it. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, she doesn't look too bad at all. She's really small, so it looks kind of funny. Alright, so her attack right now is doing 2,824 damage. This is auto attack. Right now, her stats are like follows. She has 81 agility. She has 1,547 physical attack, and she has this HP. This is with her own leadership skill. So let's build up her stacks a little bit. Okay, now that we have her snowball built up, her auto attacks are now doing 4,260 damage, which is a huge boost. This is what her stats looks like when you max out her snowball. She now has 2,211 physical attack. She has 228 agility. And her first skill, the Frost Claws, which is gonna do 7,360 damage. Nice. Her Chillin' Phantasm, after moving, inflicts water slash damage and lowers physical attack of enemies in target area for 3 turns. Raises own agility on self for 3 turns. So as you can see, we have 228 agility. Let's see. It's a really long. It's a really far range, so we can go from here essentially. Did 5,000 damage. Pretty nice. Okay, after she used that agility skill, her agility is now 272, and the physical attack of the enemy unit is now 37. Of course, it's gonna scale according to the enemy's attack. The third skill, Glacial Embrace, inflicts water slash damage with chance of blind for 3 turns on enemy units around self, then moves so you can basically. It's like the teleportation skill that Jin has, like the Transcendent skill, or the skill that Zengi has. So you AoE around yourself and then you teleport. It's not bad at all. It did 5,000 damage. And then we have the Glacial Fang ability. The Glacial Fang ability essentially is right now with her max snowball, it's doing 9,774 damage to this dark unit. So you can only imagine how much it's gonna do versus a fire unit, as this has a fire modifier attached to it, and we have the Yaris Nenso. So, and it's also 100% hit, so we use it. Alright, so we saw the damage on the Glacial Fang, which was 9,774 damage. Let's move on to her. Glacial Lash ability. This is a sub. Inflicts water slash damage to enemies around self, lowers their agility for 3 turns. So it did 5,000 damage with her snowball maxed out, and it reduces the agility of the enemy unit. His agility is now 29. Of course, it's going to scale according to the enemy's agility. And she has the Glacial Dust skill, which regen jewels for 3 turns. She has the Glacial Wind skill. So let's just use those. 21 joules, which is not bad. Glacial Wind. Now she has these. These are her stats right now. And Elusive Charge. So this is a charge up essentially. After movement, raises own evasion rate by 50% and raises physical attack by 100% for 1 turn. So we can use it here. Okay, now her attack is 3,264. Now we can do the Glacial Fang ability. Now the Glacial Fang is doing 14,433 damage, which is a significant amount of damage, as this is a dark unit and not a fire unit. Versus a fire unit is gonna do way more. So all in all, Eira she's a pretty solid unit. She's up there on the level with Julia as being top tier physical attacker, but yeah, her numbers are not gonna be as high as Julia, but she doesn't require as much setup after you get a snowball maxed up. So it's according to what you would like. She's a really nice unit. She has a really cute design essentially. And remember, this damage you're just seeing right now, this is without her gate 4 and her gate 5's modifiers attached to it. So she only gets better. So if you want to invest into Eira as her banner is up, I recommend you go for it. If you're looking for a water physical attacker, she's a little bit she's not as hard to get as some of the other units we've gotten, but she is kind of hard to get in the long run. But yeah, I recommend getting Eira if you don't have a water physical attacker. Thank you guys for watching, and do have a wonderful day.